There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV, listening to Nocturnal by BDM, the Black Dahlia Murder, alright? Yeah, you know, we've got a lot to talk about over this record. Some about the music, some about metal in general, because a band like this touches me to the core, because, yeah, as if you've only just joined in the journey now, I referenced on the first track of this record, Black Dahlia Murder was one of the bands that got me into extreme metal. In particular, it was the song I'm Charming, which I downloaded independently, illegally, perhaps, off of LimeWire back in the day, and it was intense for me at the time. Do you know when you first get into metal, and it's hard to reconnect with them particular moments, but at some point, you will have heard some extremity. If you're into this sort of music and onwards, at some point, you heard something which was like so different and extreme, because this is complete counterculture music, isn't it, really? I mean, punk rock is by default, but you know where I'm coming from. You know, you're not gonna, you know, make many friends in your city centre by blasting this from a boombox, you know. What horrible night to have a curse. Let's jump straight in. But that tune, I'm Charming, is still one of my favourite metal songs. I don't know where this came in the list. I think, because I'm Charming was on Miasma. Was Nocturnal prior or after that? Nocturnal. I'm going to have a guess. Well, I don't need to guess. This video was put up in 2007. Was this 2007 record? Because there was Unhallowed as well, wasn't there? As far as the earlier records are concerned. Put some respect on this act as a whole, though. The lyrical content is great, poetic, thought-provoking, grim. The vocals are fantastic, because you have these piercing, shrieking, witchcraft, grim, high vocals, and then the low vocal is just... He excelled in both degrees of the vocal, and I'm going to be doing a lot of, you know, positive commentary throughout the entirety of this record, so if you want to hear some criticism, you might get some at some point, but it's not going to be like sometimes when I listen to a record and just bury it. I do think this is a good band. The guitar work is fantastic, super tight, great riffing, stays within a particular boundary without getting boring, you know? The drum work is incredible. Bassist, no, you know, you don't hear the bassist shine much in this band. This is one of them bands where, you know, I don't think the bassist has much space to noodle. Might hear a little bit of a noodle going on in the solo sections, but generally speaking, you know, we're just riffing with the guitars, aren't we? No beer today. We're sipping on a zero sugar, cheap energy drink, alright? I'm on good behaviour today. Shannon Lucas. Bum 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 bum. One thing you'll find about this band is that most, like, proper metalheads always cast judgment on this band or are afraid to say that they're good. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's the imagery. I don't know if it's, you know, the higher vocal line. We are verging into the realms of deathcore from time to time with the vocals. There's something that really frightens your traditional metalhead with this band. And when I say traditional, I mean, you know, your metalhead who's into death metal and stuff. They always get frightened when you talk about how good the Black Dahlia murder is, you know? Who's better, Black Dahlia Murder or Suicide Silence? That's my question to you. Brilliant. Great tune. Let's not waste no time, and I don't want to see the jokes. I'm not bothered about the jokey comical element. I think it creates a good contrast between the serious nature of the music in relation to the imagery, but nah, I'm not into that sort of stuff. I don't find humour in it. We got Virally Yours coming up next, alright, track number 3.